Hi everyone, it's Kimberly. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to give you a nice meditation for the second half of this video. The first part of this, I just want to talk to you about the shifts in frequencies and how we can attune our physical bodies better. This meditation will be for chakra alignment and opening, especially with the new 13-point chakra system, or 12 or 13-point chakra system, whatever you believe. And we're going to also learn how to expand our auric field and the light bodies around our body, as well as to receive these frequency activations that are coming onto the planet at this time. So, to understand this better, I just want to talk a little bit about it first. When we get into the meditation portion, please be sure that you're seated somewhere comfortably. You can close your eyes, make sure that you're not driving. You can always bookmark this video or save it for later, put it on a watch list for later if it's not the right time for you to do the meditation. And by all means, this is the type of meditation that you could do every single day if you wanted to, if you like it. Okay. Be sure to share and like if you do enjoy this little journey that we go on together. Okay. So first, I just want to talk to you real briefly about these energies and what we'll be doing in this meditation. So as you guys know, there's a lot of cosmic shifts happening. We're totally up-leveling to a new frequency on the planet. And we've been doing this for quite some time, but we're going through a more massive portion of the shift right now. And so, as you know, when there's a massive frequency upgrade, our bodies are still, many of our bodies are still, attuned to the old system, the old paradigm. In the old paradigm, there was a lot of, karma, a lot of density, right? A lot more density. So we're used to seeing the chakra system portrayed as a 7-point chakra system. And what I've been shown is that we're upgrading into a 12 or 13-point chakra system. There is less density where we're moving towards. So if you're carrying subconscious wounds, a lot of density, a lot of karma into the new frequency, you're probably going to have some things surface in your body like ailments or disease. And we don't want that to happen for you. We want you to really be able to migrate into this new frequency with ease and learn how to attune your body to it. We want you to flow right in. We want you to have that lighter feeling, not that heaviness. And certainly, want you to be mindful of how to attune your energy so that you don't manifest any type of disease or illness, and take that from someone who knows, right? Because I've really had to be quite careful of how I learned this in my own body and attune my energies. And it's all starting to really sink in with me as well. So the first thing is that we can't just jump into the new frequency. There is a significant amount of healing that, I know you all have been doing at various levels on yourself. And it's that healing, the resolving the karma, the clearing the subconscious wounds, that's so important, because that's part of, clearing the past from your cells, and that's going to eradicate any disease or separation or illness from your body. So, all illness is basically that, it's basically clearing the past from your cells, from your DNA. And so, you may need to do work in tandem with these attunements, or still be steadily doing your healing work so that you can clear the blocks under the surface. And I mean, things like shadow work and soul retrieval and, aspects like that. So make sure that you're doing the work to resolve the karma, to clear and purge and release anything that needs to be released from your emotional body, from your mental body, and also from your physical body. Okay. And then in tandem with that, you can be starting to attune to the new frequency. And the more that you clear on an emotional level, on a karmic level, the more ready you'll be to receive the new frequency and to move or migrate into the new activation and the new density. taking a really dense body into this new frequency is going to be tough, right? So, I do feel like there's, although you may have felt like you've done so much purging, so much clearing, there's still like another layer of purging and clearing that we're all going through to some extent. And I really feel like it's a beautiful release at this time for the collective. A lot of just emotions bubbling to the surface, crying, releasing, a lot of the divine feminine energy is rising. It's just rising up. It's allowing us to be more in our emotional center, more in our self-expression. We're permitting ourselves to feel the emotions. We're permitting ourselves to allow feelings that we haven't allowed, aspects that have been denied or that we've suppressed are coming up. So give yourself ample space, time, and self-love to do this. By all means, if you need to get with a practitioner, do that. I do this work in soul coaching. You might want to seek out shamanic work, whatever it is for you. Do that work. So when we talk about attuning the body to the new frequency, we're talking about like stepping it up into a higher gear, right? So you're going from 7-point chakra system to a 13-point chakra system. This is more complex. There's more mechanisms. There's more stops, let's say, in the body. So when I say stops, I'm talking about there's more potential for unity. There's more potential for continuity. There's more potential for flow. The aspect of these chakras or energy centers is also that you could also have more specific attunements that need to happen. That also means more potential blocks if you're not attuning in these energy centers, right? And I don't mean that to put anyone off or to scare you. It's just to realize that this is a more complex system. This is like a system where we must attune to what the frequencies are in each of the activation centers or energy centers. And each energy center is so unique. It's much more complex than how we've been relating to it in the past. We used to relate to it as, it's like the root and where you feel safe, secure, protected. And then it's like the sacral, and that's your creativity and your pleasure center. And also maybe where you hold trauma, and it's your solar plexus. And this is where your power center is. And you need to open your heart center and speak your truth in the throat chakra and clear out the crown and open your third eye. And that was a really simple way of looking at it, but what I've been shown is like, it's much more complex. We need to really hone in on the specificity of the body and what each center means for us, because there's such an opportunity now to step forward in a place of balanced personal power and leading from the heart. And this whole center region is going to be redefined. And I'll explain this to you in just a moment. So actually, let me take you through that now, and then we'll talk about the auric field and the light bodies. So in the new system, we're looking at that root and sacral area in a similar way as we had in the past. It might be shifted down a little bit, like a little bit lower than we had been relating to it before. There's more points in the abdomen and the sternum and in the chest, okay? So there's more energy centers there than we've acknowledged in the past or that were present in the past. Now, the reason why these energy centers are so important is because this is both the power center and also the heart. And the heart and the power center work together, right? It's almost like everything below the power center is really based in that stuff that I was talking to you about from the old paradigm. The karma, the trauma, the subconscious wounds. That's all where we, like in the root and the sacral, that's where we need to clear and heal all that stuff, right? Then we're going to be more positioned to come into our solar plexus. And even more so, what I've heard is the main attunement that we need to focus on is the golden star chakra. And as I've seen or received it, the golden star chakra is just above the navel or just above the solar plexus. And the golden star chakra represents this feeling of home as within. And it's even bigger, like how I've received it, how I've been shown it. It's even bigger than the solar plexus. Solar plexus to me feels like how we carry our integrity, how we align with our worth, how we align with our truth, carrying that sense of integrity, that connection to our divinity. So, so important, right? But in tandem with this is the sense of I belong, I am home within myself. And this is really, really, really important because this is what's going to connect you into your heart center. This is the connector between your personal truth and connection with your divinity and being in your own heart and being in your own physical body and feeling like you belong in your body and feeling like you belong in this universe and on this planet at this time, which so many star seeds and so many light workers do have that block around, especially because the energies are so dense. It can be so hard to be here as an empath or a light worker. And I often hear from my clients and people that I've worked with over the years that they feel like they want to go home and that home isn't here or home isn't in their physical body or that it's too hard to be here in this incarnation, right? And that's quite common for, like I said, light workers, starseeds, empaths, for various reasons. And so it's really important to acknowledge that no matter what the cosmic shifts are, no matter what's happening outside of yourself, that the connection into your own truth brings you home, that the full alignment of your energy within yourself, that the true divine essence is within you, and that feeling of home always lies within you. And I think a lot of this energy of looking for home outside of ourselves or feeling like it's some other place or some other universe or some other time is all because of all that stuff below the belt, below the navel. It's all that karma from past lives. It's this incarnation. It's the wounding. It's any yuckiness, any hardships we've gone through, any challenges. So as we clear that out and resolve that, we're going to be able to find that home within ourselves, and nobody can take that away. And home is not completed by anyone else, not a twin flame or not any other soul. Home is something that you truly find as an individuated soul. And that is what your job is here, is to find that. Because once you find that within yourself, you begin to be able to embody love. You begin to be able to be love, hold the space for love, radiate love. There's no longer a separateness between you and others or you and this universe. So it's very complex. And I know I'm just touching on like the tip of the iceberg and just scratching the surface when I talk about this. So again, golden star chakra feels to me like this home is within. This is something we're attuning to and we're needing to align with, really focus on attuning to. It's very powerful. It's like, again, it's a golden light, a very powerful light, very warm light. And then above that, we have the lower heart chakra, which feels to me like a light or a mint greenish energy. And then you would go into the heart chakra, which is like a lime green or a bright green energy. And then above that, you'd have the upper heart chakra, which is like the sort of turquoisey green or sea green or turquoisey, maybe a little bit of bluish green energy. This whole heart like region is complex. It's not, there's a connection and a graduation from the power center, from the sense of home into that bright green energy. Now, I've been feeling that bright green color a lot. I've never gravitated towards lime green or bright green as much as I have in the past few days or weeks. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that, but I think we're being asked to attune to this because everything that we're going to be doing here in the future is going to be leading with this heart energy and no longer from our heads, right? And also like this graduation up from the power center into the heart. The reason why there are these subtle, these energy centers here to help you make this graduation is because of the complexity of the human expression. When we're in an imbalanced expression, we jump the chakras. Okay, we jump. And so I'm talking about imbalanced masculine and imbalanced feminine. So we jump, we go, when you're in an imbalanced expression, you're in a false expression of the masculine or false expression of the feminine, or imbalanced, however you want to look at it, unhealthy. And this is caused from your wounding and all of that. It's caused from the separation from your divinity. And what happens is you'll jump the chakras. You could go from your wound, right, which is like root, sacral, and you could jump right into your throat chakra, and it could be harsh words, right, without ever you bypass your emotional center, your heart center, right? So do you guys get what I'm talking about? Or maybe you go from the wounded energy right up into your head and you start analyzing it, and then you bypass the expression, you hold back your expression, and you don't go into the emotion of it or the feeling of it. So we want to stop jumping the chakras. We want to learn how to navigate this subtle graduation, and that each of these centers is so important. So in the lower chakra, the lower heart chakra, we're making the graduation from this, alignment with our divinity, this sense of integrity and truth, into this feeling of home within us, into this, embracing of our emotions. This is where we embrace the emotions. And then into the heart chakra, where we're able to lead from this energy, and then go fully into the emotions and into the truth of our emotional body, emotional center, and the wisdom of our heart, right? Letting our heart guide and lead us. And then going up into the upper heart chakra, where there's that bluish green turquoisey energy. It's like there's never going to be a harsh word, because you're not jumping into the throat chakra, right? You're taking those emotions and all that graduated energy, you're bringing it up slowly. And in that area, you can filter it with more pause, with more eloquence, with more dignity, with more respect, with more, like I said, there's a graduation, and this brings about more balance in our polarities. Yeah. So this is all like synchronized with this, notion of oneness, and this coming into balance, and this dissolving separation within ourselves, and this balancing out the expression, and the divine feminine energy rising, and all of that. So in the meditation, I'll take you through all of the different chakras. I'll have you say an affirmation for each of these energy centers. And then we'll look at the auric field outside of the body, which is really a representation of your spirit and your life force energy. Okay. And sometimes our life force energy can be both strong and weak at the same time. It can have moments of really glowing and expanding, and then at other moments go really, really dim, especially when we go into fear, or if we are holding illness or separation in our body, it can get very dim. So we want you to learn how to expand that and grow it and tap into it. A lot of this is going to happen simultaneously as you go into your own emotions, as you clear out the blocks, as you own your truth, as you connect into your passions as well. And then surrounding the auric field, I really get is this energy of, it's like the astral chakra, right? So it's almost like a magenta energy, a pinkish magenta energy. It's that which connects you with the astral plane, with the earth, the stars, the cosmic energy. And there is a continuity that happens that I've been shown between your inner chakra system, your auric field, and this surrounding magenta light, or this pink light. Okay. Now, there is also protection that's offered in this field, in the auric field, right? You're able to protect yourself in the auric field too. So it's both, there's a duality here. It's both your life force energy and your spirit, your soul, and it's the essence of who you are. It's also the way that you're able to fully embody your individuality in your body, is by expanding that auric field. And it's also, the way that you're able to protect yourself is by owning that. It's by owning that individuality and getting all systems working together. It's by creating a continuity in the body. You create a oneness, a unity within yourself that expands the auric field, that expands the light bodies around you, beyond your body, above your head, out to the sides, below your feet. There's all these light bodies and light centers. And as you expand your auric field and this magenta light around it, it's like those light bodies begin to expand as well. So that means that it opens you up to the higher realms. It also helps you in expanding like your ability to become one. And also when I say one, I'm talking about like you carry your protective energy with you. There's no need to be in fear, right? Like you're both able to tap into the oneness of all that is and reach into the other realms while you simultaneously are protected. There's no need for conscious fear. Yeah. So this is also going to help you with that. So the way I see it is almost like they've been showing me a rainbow current within the body. And this means that all the chakras, all the beautiful complexities, not just red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple and pink, but that there's all these subtle colors in between, right? The turquoises and the light greens and the goldens and this all starts circulating like a buzz, like in a like if you had hooked up the power cords in your system and on your computer and all the energy was like, flowing through, no surging, no start, stop, right? We're talking about continuous energy. We're talking about a rainbow light that's just a buzz that's moving, that's flowing through the body. The way I see it is that rainbow light filters out through the top of the head and the bottom of the feet, and it becomes that white light into the auric field that creates the auric field. So aligning your chakras is really important. And the way I've been shown is like there's no stops. There could be stops if you have blocks, right? So this is what we're trying to accomplish in this meditation, is helping you clear the stops, understand this new system, attune to the new system, embrace it through these affirmations, and create this rainbow energy. This rainbow energy is very powerful. It's like it's expanding your ability to reach into other realms. It's expanding your auric field. It's expanding your ability and to, protect your physical body, also to feel, passion and heart-centered energy, to feel one, to feel uplifted, to feel energized, and to really take this continuous energy into the new frequency is how we're going to feel that lighter body instead of that denser, heavy body and those heavy energies from the old paradigm. So hopefully I've described that well enough, like the way I'm seeing it. I wish, I was an animator and could like graphically show you exactly how this all looks to me in my mind's eye, but I'll try to find some graphics for this video and, show you as best as I can. And so without further ado, why don't you just get yourself situated and we'll do a brief meditation to help you align with these frequencies. Again, if you're driving, you probably want to save this for later. So find a comfortable spot, relax your eyes, and just relax your whole body. And I'm going to start the music in just a moment. And so if you want to rewatch this, we'll be at about the 24:44 24 minutes, 44 seconds mark where we're going to start the meditation. Okay. And I'll try to put a timestamp on it. Okay, so just take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Try to inhale through your mouth. You want to release your jaw and all tension in your face, and try to take that breath in right into your lungs through the mouth, drawing it into your lower abdomen, and exhale it out. Good. Inhaling again through your mouth. Draw the energy down to your lower abdomen. Fill that belly up with oxygen, connecting into your power center, lower abdomen, and exhale it out. A few more times now, inhaling and exhaling. Laying back into the surface that you're on, fully relaxing, letting your head, neck, shoulders release and relax, letting all conscious thoughts go, and just letting your shoulders open, letting your heart open so that you can receive this attunement. Opening your chest. Again, let that conscious mind go. Nothing to think about, nothing to worry about. Just tuning into your body, opening everything, relaxing fully. Keeping the focus on the breath now. Allow your breath to be deep and steady. Deep breaths. Going into a deeper state of relaxation with each breath. Let your rib cage and your abdomen fully relax. Any tension that you're holding, just let it all go. And allow your arms to just fall open. And keep your palms up to the ceiling or the sky. And just relax your arms. And allow your hips to just fall open. Let your legs just dangle and hang and be loose. Releasing all the tension in your joints. And just opening the body, opening the hips, opening the shoulders, opening the heart, opening. Let all the conscious thoughts go, releasing your consciousness, attention and focus on the breath. Bring your attention to your root, sort of reddish energy. You can imagine this going from the bottom of your feet to the tip of your tailbone. Imagine this being a very powerful energy, a very grounding energy. The energy that grounds you into the physical realm, that helps you feel safe, secure, and protected. I just want you to repeat after me, either aloud or in your mind's eye. I am safe, secure, protected. I have all the resources within. I can do it. And moving into that sacral area, your lower abdomen, the sex organs, the reproductive area, and also our pleasure center. I want you to imagine an orangey light, real nice warm light there. Place some warmth there. And when you're ready, repeat after me or say this in your mind's eye. It's safe for me to attune to my sexual energy. I am worthy of receiving pleasure. I am a creative, expressive being. I feel free to express my creativity. And in this chakra, I want you to just release anything that might not be serving you at this time. Anything that's been blocking that true divine expression, anything that's been held there, any traumas, anything that's been keeping you from enjoying your life or from stepping into your full creative power. Allow it to leave now and go into that warmth. Place the permission in your sacral shower. The shower. I just said shower. Place it in your sacral chakra, which means we need to shower. You might want to, that didn't slip out by accident. So you might want to imagine rain or a shower, or some sort of like a water or wave coming through the sacral chakra and just washing that out. Washing out the impurities, washing out the traumas, washing out any place where you felt not permitted to feel the joy, or to step fully into your creativity or your sexual or sensual expression, connection with your body. Any embarrassment or shame, let that leave you now. And let's move up into this bright yellow light in your solar plexus. And allow that yellow energy to just expand right around your navel, or just below your navel. And in the solar plexus, I want you to imagine like a ball of sunshine glowing in that area, growing and glowing, holding the sun, holding the solar light in your solar plexus. Warm, radiating, energizing. This is your connection to your divinity, to your integrity and truth, to your personal power, to your willpower, to your free will, to your divine knowing, to your intuition. And when you're ready, repeat after me, either aloud or in your mind's eye. I walk in line with my integrity. I allow myself to connect to the full essence of my divinity. I am powerful. I am all-knowing. then I want you to move up into this golden energy just above the solar plexus, real golden energy. Imagine that golden star chakra right there, just above the navel. Such an important place. So this is where you've cleared all that trauma. You've already rooted into the earth and to your stability. You've allowed yourself this feeling of pleasure and connecting to your physical body, your expression, your creativity. You're clearing out the shame and anything else that's kept you stuck. You've aligned now with your personal power and integrity. And now it's time to bring that all home. Anchor into the true home within yourself. Feeling home is within you, rooted in this golden star chakra. And repeat after me, either in your mind's eye or out loud. I belong here. I'm always home within myself. Carry that sense of home and belonging and alignment and stability up into the lower heart chakra where you have this light green energy. And imagine that light green light expanding. And go into that light and go into that energy center. And as you carry that sense of home with you, know that it's also safe for you to experience your emotions. To allow any denied emotions or feelings to come through. And I want you to repeat after me, either in your mind's eye or out loud. It's safe for me to experience my emotions. I no longer need to fear, deny, or mask what I feel. Experiencing my emotions brings me into the fullness of my being. And take that feeling of the fullness of your being and the safety to experience your emotions, the feeling of home, the alignment with your integrity, and your personal power, your divinity. This clear connection with your sensuality and sexuality, your creativity, and the permission to experience joy and fulfillment, and your stability and your resourcefulness. Bring that all with you as you go up into the heart chakra, into this beautiful glowing green light, emerald, lime green, bright green light. Let that light expand out beyond your body and into the room that you're in, and beyond the room that you're in and into the universe. Turn on your heart light. Expand it. Your heart light is the most beautiful light. It is you. I want you to repeat after me, even if this feels like it's not all the way in practice just yet. I want you to say these words out loud or in your mind's eye. It's safe for me to lead with my heart. From this day forward, I lead with my heart. My heart knows the way. And even if you've not practiced this fully in the past, you can turn over that new leaf, that bright green leaf, and you can make the commitment in this moment to lead from your heart, to allow yourself, to allow your heart to lead you, to trust your heart. You may want to say simply, I trust my heart. And taking that trust of your heart up into the upper heart chakra and that turquoisey blue-green energy, seeing that blue-greeny light, letting that expand in your upper chest. And this is where you're going to allow yourself to carry the emotions through to your expression. I allow myself to digest my emotions. Say this after me. I digest my emotions. And when I am ready to speak my truth, I speak my truth in balance and in harmony with my integrity and my trust and my alignment. And carrying that up into the throat chakra, imagine this beautiful blue light just expanding around your throat. And this beautiful blue light expanding in your throat represents the fullness of your expression, the fullness of your expression. It is safe for me to express my full truth. Nothing outside of me can make me feel not worthy or not entitled to speak my truth. Even in the presence of defense and fear, I speak my truth lovingly and fully and powerfully. I stand my ground and I don't back down. And moving up into these chakras in our sensory area, we're going to see this as like a lavender and grayish color. I want you to just kind of pull in the ear, nose, eyes, and mouth sensory experience. And imagine all through those senses where we see, where we physically see, where we physically hear, where we physically smell, and we physically taste. I want you to imagine a silvery lavender energy and light. And I want you to say after me, either in your mind's eye or out loud, I am grateful for the power of my senses. I attune my senses so that I can see, hear, taste, smell, everything it is that I am meant to experience and receive. And moving up into the third eye chakra, you can imagine this as a sort of a violet energy, indigo violet. And imagine that light expanding your pineal gland, your third eye opening and opening. And just repeat after me. It is safe for me to see all that is not in the physical. I see beyond the physical. I am all-knowing and all-seeing. And moving up into the crown, opening the crown as the gateway to the other realms, the higher realms. I want to expand this purple light here and make sure that we're really, 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 really clearing out all those conscious thoughts and fears and patterns of thinking, and releasing that all. And just allowing our crown to be what it is. It's the gateway. It's the gateway to the higher realms, to the higher knowing. It's where information comes through the body from the higher realms. It's where we receive the ideas from the holographic universe or parallel universes from the other side. It serves its purpose in the practical and the logical. There's no energy that's needed to maintain this. We must simply allow our crowns to open. Must not get caught up in any mental confusion or thinking. And repeat after me, either to yourself, in your mind's eye, or out loud. I allow myself to reach into the higher realms. I release any limitations I have placed on myself. I reach beyond my limitations. And moving up above that into this magenta light above the body, to this astral chakra. And imagine that magenta light encapsulating around your auric field aglow in a white golden energy, and this magenta light encapsulating it out from above the top of your head, all around the body. It's safe for me to connect to the astral plane, to higher energies and higher beings, to knowledge beyond my mind, to wisdom, to the wisdom of the universe. I am one with all. Say that again. I am one with all. Just expand that magenta light. And as you expand that magenta light and imagine a full illumination around the body, I want you to simultaneously imagine and see your chakras now all aglow. All of those colors, the red light, the orangey, the yellow, sunshine, the golden star chakra, the light green energy, the bright green energy, the turquoise energy, the blue, the lavender and silver and the indigo and the violet, purple, and the magenta, all just working in like a rainbow electricity. Think about it as like a rainbow electricity surging through your body continuously. No separation, no stops. Continuity. Imagine your body abuzz, uplifted, light, energized. Your light field expanded. Your auric field aglow. All the chakras working together at once. No blocks, no stops. Rainbow energy filtering out the body into white light and coming back in through the feet as rainbow energy. And take this rainbow energy with you and your expanded light field and light bodies with you throughout your day today. And feel safe to repeat this meditation daily and carry this energy and this attunement with you for as many days as you need it, until your full body is attuned to this higher frequency. I'm wishing you peace and love. Namaste.